it's Mad, along with Goose, and today we're going to talk about the Halloween event. There are two really important farmable units and items that require a lot of stamina, and this doesn't give a lot of time to do it. So I'm going to try to help optimize for it. So stay tuned. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Just going to do quick unit. I'm going to put the link below for the units here. The main unit here is Spooky Valencia, very powerful Zam spell user. First skill, Switch Prank, non-elemental, does spell damage to all enemies within range, occasionally confuses. Zamor and Halloween Spark are her two Zam spells. The first one's 72 damage, the other one, or 72 magic, the other one's 108. Does a lot of Zam spell damage. One is a very targeted spell, the other one can do more damage overall, but it's more random, especially if there's more than one unit within the AoE. Both spells are fairly strong, but as stated in the link there, this isn't a unit that you've got to get. This is kind of a nice unit to have, and really the more useful aspect of her is her leadership effect over anything else. So kind of not really super needed. Summonable unit is Akira Shaman. Going to be very short here. Not really worth chasing for at all. If you get it and you want the S unit, then go right ahead. The leadership effect is the most useful aspect of this unit at Demon Spell powered by 10%, which is still incredibly niche. Its wisdom is pretty poor, it does nothing but spell damage. Not a huge fan, and it's even a glass cannon on top of it, so fairly disappointing. But the recruitable unit here, this is the main thing that I believe most people should be going for, and actually its second item is the weapon that is kind of built for the Leery Lantern. It's actually the lollipop that is right behind the Leery Lantern here. These are the two things that we're going to focus on. The main reason is the Leery Lantern is just a top edge tank. It is roughly equivalent to the Scorpion, Armored Scorpion, for the ability to cover. It's basically just another way to have mix and match elements for tanks. It's actually slightly faster. As I say, you're mostly just going to be using Cephalousness. Occasionally you may use Trick or Treat, which will allow it to attract enemies towards it. In case that, you need to draw, you can use its speed to do this. We are going to want to 5-heart this. As I say, this is a wonderful unit. And this is by far the key to the Halloween special that we're going to have. That you should last around 2 weeks. It might last 3, but it won't last more than that. It is a pretty short event. There is not a great deal of gems to be had for this event, but there are two top-end items that you can farm. So for free-to-play players, this is where the meat is going to be for that. And even for pay-to-play players, Leery Lantern is a very useful unit. Suggested bonus skill here, there is none. In all honesty, Selflessness is all that you're really going to be going for this. He's just, that's all you use him for, but man, is he a nice unit. The increased physical power by 5% is actually a fairly nice leadership effect that you could use in case you want to increase physical power across the board. You've got a fairly mixed team. All in all, hard to say anything really bad about the Leery Lantern at all. So, where to farm the Leery Lantern? So, initially, you're going to scout very hard 1-5. This is going to be very stamina consuming. but it's worth it. Getting it to the highest convex or getting it to the highest level is by far the most important. Trying to get 40 units here. So in Japan, it was the most stamina efficient way to get it. It was going through very hard. It might be a little different in global, but I'm basing it right now on Japan numbers. And hopefully they stay the same. If they're different, I'll try to post something on the pinned comment that I have there, just letting people know, go for hard instead, etc., etc. So there's also a goal similar to like the Drakis, etc., where you want to subjugate Leery Lanterns as well. The fastest is hard 1-1 for 4 stamina. Fastest is if you don't mind being a little less stamina efficient, you could do this very quickly. It is a very quick event for that, and you should be able to go through it very, very quickly. But the most efficient would be normal or hard at 2-5, and will drop Pumpkin Umbrella as well. Most people should shoot for 500 kills for rewards, as that will kind of be the end of the super top end tier items, but you can go up to 1,000 to going deep. Most people should be able to get 500 as long as they focus on it for the most part. It's definitely very doable. So here's all the Leery Lantern subjugation rewards. You can see kill 5 is 1, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then at 500 points you've got your other 5, and there is 10 of the gotcha tickets for our Leery Witch here. In all honesty, going to 650 isn't horrible either for the lollipop, but you can see it becomes a little bit harder. 500 gold and then 1,000 gold doesn't cut it. The Halloween cookie is useful. You can trade into Halloween cookie just like all the other events. I'm actually not even going to bother pasting those, as they're starting to get somewhat common overall. But as I say, the most important is you can find, and from the site I got it, Ghost Kozo is the Leery Lantern, just directly translated. You can get a couple of them as well. So theoretically the fastest is to go through there, but take a look here. So at the very, very end here, 360 is the last one you have here. If you are getting really, really lucky and got like say 30 of them by the time you're around 200 kills or so, then go ahead, switch over to 1-5 instead to get the optimal to get your points, and you can kind of just play it off that way. Most of the time though, by the time you are done with trying to farm out our scouting here on 1-5, you should be near this point as well. Especially with my luck, I seem to need an awful lot more to max out the farmable units. So I hope you guys have better luck than I usually do for that. So there are 2 weapons, and believe it or not, most people are gonna go, oh, we're gonna want to get the Pumpkin Umbrella, and I'll go through that first. But that's not the main weapon to go for hard. This is perfect for Trick Retzel here, or a spooky one. Sorry, I'm still used to the Japanese translation. Zam power plus 4%. It is designed for her because it has her Halloween spark. You can also do Zam spell power, magic, MP, and agility. In all honesty, at this point, unless if you're planning on using her hardcore, then I would ensure that you actually go with the Zam spell power over Halloween spark, because then you might be able to transfer to other units instead. But at this point, if you just want to build it for her, then go ahead and shoot for Halloween spark as well. The main Halloween weapon, though, that you really, really want to go for is the lollipop. Lollipop, oh, lolly, lolly, lolly. 1-5. 4. On hard, it has a physical power plus 2%, and you're like, Matt, that's not really all that special. This is a great weapon to focus HP for. HP plus 36 and attack plus 11. For a lot of events, especially for other events that will be coming down the line, and actually back in JP, this event was 3 months before, and all the events like the lollipop, and most people that had the best success had a very high hit point lollipop, and you could get up to extra 150 to 175 HP on that, depending on how good your rolls are. And with high enough rolls, any unit can be very, very powerful and still have a little bit of attack and a physical power on top of it. So units that don't have a very specific weapon form, or if you're doing an event where you just need that unit to survive longer. Elena. Excuse me. That Elena cough is very contagious. But that is very useful because that's usually enough to give them one more hit, one more attack, and it might not be as high as their main weapon that you have, but getting one more turn. And that also kind of allows other units to survive a little longer as well. It's usually enough to get you through. And so the lollipop and the Leery Lantern are the two main things that you want to go for this. I think they are the main ones overall. So that's all we really got for the Halloween treat tussle here. End of the story is the two main things we're going to be farming: lollipop hard, and we're going to be farming for our Leery Lantern here. Great unit, great gear, pretty good event. It's just a little short, and it's going to be kind of a mindless grind, but that's okay. These gear, and especially this unit, you're going to be using for a lot of stuff for a very long time. So I'm very excited that we're getting Halloween for September, and actually there's a lot of people like me that's already got some stuff that's ready for Halloween. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please let me know in the comments down below if you're excited as I am for this event. Also, please like and subscribe. Tomorrow I should be, or it might be pushed out till Friday, but one of those 2 days I will do my announcement for the $10 gift certificate. And on top of that, I'll be probably trying to do another drive for 1,000, and I'll be doing a larger gift certificate when we reach that. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please like and subscribe again, as I say. And if you want to catch me on Twitch, on twitch.com/Madgarou. I'm on 24/7 there. You can always ask a question. And I post on the stream when I'm going to be live. If you want to fully interact and ask a lot of questions, I'm very happy to answer those. So good luck. I'm very excited for this event. The free unit is the unit I've been waiting for a very long time. So good luck. I will see you guys probably tomorrow, and enjoy. Bye, everyone. Ooh.